In this tutorial, we are going to be talking about text. Now, the text tool can be found on the left with the basic drawing tools. Simply click on the text tool and then click on the board where you wish the text to appear. Anything that you enter into this dialog here will appear on the board. And we're going to start with Raster. This is the first mode we're going to be talking about. On the left of the dialog, we can select any font we wish. These are TrueType and OpenType fonts. You can download thousands of these online. We can apply different styles to them, such as italic and bold. We can set a radius or an arc to the text if we wish here. And let's go ahead and highlight this right here. We can also change the spacing between the letters, so you'll see on the screen how that, or on the board, how that is spacing that out further. Same way, if we had multiple lines of text, we can change the spacing between them, as well as the justification. Go ahead and hit enter and see how that looks. Now, with a raster, it is exactly the same as a pattern. You can do anything with raster text that you can do with the pattern. You'll note it has a depth and a height. Those work the same way as with patterns. The second type of text we're going to look at here is outline. Go ahead and hit enter. Of course, all of the same things apply with the outlined text, but rather than rastering it down or turning it into a pattern, it is literally applying a bit to the outline of the letters. You can change that bit to any bit you wish. It defaults to a 90 degree, but you can change that to literally any bit. If you were engraving, you can make that an engraving bit or even use a drag knife. The depth can be changed directly. So you can make it go from very relatively deep to relatively shallow very quickly, easily. The third type of text we're going to talk about is Centerline. Now, Centerline is available with the Vcarve Suite. And with Centerline, it uses a V-bit such that the wider the letter is, the deeper the V-bit goes. So you can't set a depth on a Centerline. It is set by the width of the letters. You can, however, change the bit here. So we can go to a 60 degree B bit here, and of course that will result in a deeper engraving or deeper Centerline because the width of the bit has changed. Now, these are the three types of text that we can use. There is one more thing we're going to talk about before we leave the topic of text in this tutorial, and that is text along a path. So I have just drawn a path here. Now you see the text along a path is highlighted, so we can select that, and we can enter any text we want here. We can set this to be right justified, left justified, centered there. All of the other tools, such as the style and the spacing, still apply. And you can do this with any of the three types of text.